Welcome you all again in my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss some important question answer from the chapter component of food. So this video is specially for the students of class 6. So in my previous video you have watched, I know, that is the whole topic regarding the component of food. So what is the meaning of nutrients, then carbohydrate, protein, fat, then what are the sources of that, then what should be the disease due to lacking of the food ingredient, then what is water, what is vitamin, the varieties of vitamin, from where we get the vitamins, what is the necessity of vitamin, and what are the deficiency disease. This much things we have discussed in the video. So today what we will do, question answer. Fine. Acha, one more thing is that in my last video, maybe roughage, the topic of roughage, water, this thing I didn't discuss, or balanced diet. So at the first, before starting the question answer, at the first I will discuss about that. So if I say कि what is the necessity of drinking water, so the answer is very easy. कि without water digestion is not completed, because water is a solvent. There the food particles easily can dissolve, or you can say water helps in the digestion because it will make the food ingredient or the food particles softer, and it will be easy to digest after being liquefied position. So how the food particle will be in the position of the liquefied, how it will be in the form of liquid? Definitely with the help of water. And sometimes we have indigestion, and that time our parents, the elders say कि drink lot of water, you are drinking less water, and that is why this incident is happening. So why they say like this? Because water plays really a very important role in the digestion. Next is that roughage. Roughage means in the whole grains like wheat, apples. So from there we get the roughage or dietary fiber. So what is the role of it? Now roughage or dietary fiber. So it will help you to clear your digestion system properly. Now if we have the indigestion, if digestion will not be happening properly, in that case our wastage material from the body, that will not be removed every day at time to time. So if the undigested food particle or wastage materials will not remove from the body, it will make a severe problem for us. So our internal system will be cleared with the help of dietary fiber or roughage. Fine. Acha. So next is that what is obesity? If we eat excess food, fast food, which are very harmful for our health, in that case the obesity problem will start. That means your weight will be increasing. With respect to our height, we should have a proper weight. If the weight will increase, so in that case this kind of problem is called obesity. And due to obesity various disease may happen, like heart problem, then high blood pressure, then thyroid, etc. So we have to be very careful कि we should not have the obesity. Fine. Acha. Next, now we will continue the thorough question answer from this chapter. So the first question, like what is nutrients? So you have to give the answer of nutrient. Nutrient means the food particles that we eat every day, or any food ingredient that we eat every day, and we get the nutrition, we get energy, that are to be called nutrient. Next is that What is carbohydrate, protein and fat? Carbohydrate gives us energy. We get it from rice, from wheat, from vegetables. We get protein from fishes, from chicken, from egg, milk, and it will help us to get the proper growth. Then fat will maintain our body temperature. We get fat from oil, ghee, etc. So this is how you can explain carbohydrate, protein, fat. Next we are coming to the vitamins. What are the vitamins? Vitamins are such food ingredient or the component, not ingredient, better you say this is food component, so that we get the support, the full support for our body, so that our body will be fit for fighting against the disease. If we do not have sufficient vitamin inside our body, so we will be sick and various disease will attack our body. Like vitamin A, what is the source of vitamin A? Carrot, then cabbage and other things. Those are really very enriched with vitamin A, and vitamin A will help us to fight against night blindness. Vitamin B or B complex, what is the role of that inside our body? It will make our skin smoother and healthy, otherwise very skin disease will start. Scurvy, this is a disease caused by the lacking of vitamin C. Rickets caused by the lacking of vitamin D. So vitamins are not giving us any kind of energy. It will not maintain our body temperature, but it will give us the potentiality to fight against the disease. Next is that minerals. What are the minerals? Minerals are these are also important food ingredient or food ingredient or component, you can say, from where also we get the potentiality to fight against the disease. So mineral and vitamins both are giving us the potentiality to fight against the disease. So what are minerals? Like sodium, potassium, magnesium, zinc, iron, iodine, they are to be called minerals. What are their functions? If I say regarding potassium, sodium, they will keep our nerve strong. Without sodium and potassium, any person can faint. So our nervous system cannot work or cannot function properly if we have the lacking of sodium, potassium inside our body. Iron. What is the necessity of having iron? Iron helps to make the hemoglobin inside our body. And what is the hemoglobin? Hemoglobin is present in the blood. If the amount of hemoglobin is very less, that means the person is having the problem of anemia. So the exact quantity or the proper quantity of blood is not there inside the body of the patient. Next, iodine. Iodine helps us to think properly. That means the activity of our brain, that will be generated with the help of iodine. So mainly or basically iodine helps in the balancing of our brain activity. So from where we get the iodine? It's a very common question. Every day we eat the food, the cooked food that our mothers make for us. So there definitely we have the salt. Without salt we cannot cook any food. So inside the salt, iodine is present. We use iodine salt, Tata salt. So there you see in the packet clearly the name of iodine is mentioned. Okay, so every day we should have iodine inside our body. Fine. Acha. Next thing is that zinc. Zinc has already played a very important role for our vision, our mental development, mental growth. Proper vision is maintained by the zinc mineral, and it also will provide us the potentiality to fight against any bacteria, germs. Fine. So from here we can understand the minerals are functioning a lot inside our body, right? So we get lots of benefit from there. So we should have the proper diet, from where we get carbohydrate, protein, vitamins, minerals. Fine. Otherwise we cannot be healthy. And roughage is also important, as I said, otherwise our system will not be clear. Fine. Acha. So if there will be any lacking of the food ingredient, any nutrients, so in that case what kind of disease will happen, that also I said to you. Next thing is that if the person is having obesity, what kind of problem will start, that also I said. What is the scurvy point is very important. Please remember, many times I have seen in your question paper, directly the question was asked like, what is scurvy, what is the reason of scurvy, and if the question will be given like this, if any person is having the lack of vitamin C, then what kind of disease he or she has to face. Fine. Acha. So these many things you have to remember from the chapter: the name of the food ingredient, the source of the food ingredient, and what are the deficiency disease. Okay. And the last, that is balanced diet. Balanced diet means the diet or the food that we eat every day, there all the food components should be present in the proper ratio. So we should have carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, minerals, roughage every day. We should have it from our diet, and that kind of diet is called balanced diet. Okay. So this chapter is completed. If you have any query regarding component of food, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay. So for today, this is sufficient. Bye everyone.